Here on the Suncoast, we are most concerned about runaway development and traffic. An annual survey of Sarasota residents has said the same thing for 3 straight years. What is not clear is what county commissioners will do about it. Kate Flexter is here with more. Kate.
Well, Alan, more than 1,000 people move to Florida every single day, so population growth is, of course, a concern. But this survey is sparking a conversation about what smart growth looks like.
Frank Brenner has lived in Sarasota for 13 years and has watched the skyline change as the economy gained momentum.
They're building on 41, they're building on Bee Ridge, they're building everywhere. There's a plot of ground, they're building on it.
And as the skyline changes, he says the feel of Sarasota is changing with it.
You're adding population, you're adding cars, you're adding congestion, and you're killing charm, the easygoing lifestyle, that which brought people to Sarasota to begin with.
He's not alone. A recent survey found that 28% of respondents ranked population growth and development as the #1 issue facing Sarasota County. It's the 3rd year in a row that issue has topped the list. The most commonly cited issue used to be the economy and jobs. That was back in 2008 during the recession when construction on the Suncoast came to a screeching halt. 8 years later, a much different story.
This new survey shows that people much more even than a year ago are concerned about traffic gridlock and the bad impacts that uncontrolled development can have on our quality of life.
Dan Lobeck of Control Growth Now says the county is at a critical juncture and needs to find a balance between development and preservation.
Well, those of us that have lived here for a while appreciate the good things that can come from growth, but realize growth needs to be controlled, and it's not today. It's out of control.
But the survey also found that 97% of respondents rate the quality of life in Sarasota County as good or excellent, and 60% feel that they can trust county government to do the right thing. For County Commissioner Paul Caragiulo, those numbers are encouraging.
You know, that's a real important number for me. That's telling me that the organization is doing its job.
Caragiulo has lived in Sarasota for 30 years and says managing growth is a legitimate concern.
I cannot recall a time looking at the cityscape and seeing, 6, 8, 9 cranes going on in a very concentrated area. I think it's perfectly natural, normal, and appropriate for one to say, wow, what's going on here?
Caragiulo says striking a balance between increasing economic development and managing population growth is the single biggest challenge facing the county, and one commissioners are taking seriously.
There are legitimate challenges, and there are some things that have to be managed so that we don't evolve into a community that is perhaps less desirable.
Mary Doherty-Slapp of the Gulf Coast Builders Exchange says limiting development and growth would have a detrimental impact on the local economy.
Growth and development go hand in hand with economic development. You really can't have one without the other.
That's why she says maintaining smart, thoughtful development is crucial.
We don't want to stop growth. When you stop growing, you die. So we want to grow, but we want to maintain the unique, wonderful characteristics of Sarasota, and we want to create a vibrant community.
But Brenner worries that vibrant community might be lost if things continue as they are.
It's a sad, sad story, and it doesn't have to be this way.
Other commissioners we spoke to said they plan to take all aspects of the survey into consideration.
All right, Kate, thank you.